So this was one of my favorite matches I had, so I had to give some commentary because I just thought it was hilarious. I love fighting teams like this because I build all my units bulky. I'll show you some runes afterwards. And I knew for a fact he wasn't going to be able to put on enough damage to actually kill my team. The real threat to me was the Lucian, because the Lucian was going to lower my health down quite a bit. So right off the bat, I knew they would try and smack down Ryu, do a damage test, because that's what I would do with Leo, was do a damage test. Right here, I knew he wasn't going to be able to do much. Dark Ryu was staying down. Gave him a little laugh because I was like, you mad, bro. But I kind of got mad because my Oki missed his stuns. But I was okay because I knew my Belinus was going to hit. And this was it. Right when this happened, right when this went through, it was a wrap. There you go. Look at that. He gave him that little giggle. Good game. That's it. He knew he lost. Kind of team might work in arena, but it ain't gonna work here, homie. Ain't gonna work here. All right, so we're back. I'm gonna showcase some of my runes. I actually don't mind showing my runes because one, I don't really have much time to play anymore, as much as I used to at least. I screwed myself over. I put myself in the Europe server years ago when it first came out, and it wasn't a problem back then. It was actually a good thing for me because I was a day ahead, but now it's a problem. So now I have hardly any time to try to put out wings, and I wanted to try and climb up to Guardian so I can get the Alicia skin. Well, I would put it for my Tiana because I think it's adorable, but I just not having the time. Hopefully I will have the time soon. Anyway, I am a turn 2 player, so when you're a turn 2 player, you need to make sure you build all your units in bulk, and you need to make sure they can survive hits. A lot of ways to, combat these turn 1 players is by building them on defenses or having defense leads, but you kind of want to make sure you can survive the first hit so that you can go off next turn and win. Okay, so this is my Leo. I have him on Vampire Nemesis. The reason why is because when they go after my Leo, I want his attack bar to go first. So the more damage they give to my Leo, the more he soaks it up, and he gets to steal that turn and hit his turret and just one shot. On average, my Leo could solo pretty much all the time, but unless he's getting stunned a lot. You have to have some accuracy on him because there is an accuracy check for his passive, and it's good to have some accuracy on him. I would have liked to have more resistance on him, but I'm okay with that. So I do have a rune here that I need to max out. I need to get that defense max, so +10, and he'll be at least like 8 something. For the most part, it's just crit damage, attack, and HP. And he's got a defense and an attack support rune. So, all right, I'm gonna show you the Bell, the fire demon. So this is my fire demon. I have him on Rage Will. He is attack. This could be grinded, but I'm not really too worried about it. Speed, crit damage. So his other runes. He's got a not max fire attack, so he could still do some more damage. These are his stats. You want him as close to, when you're using the fire demon, you kind of want him as close to 100 crit rate as you can, because you want to take full advantage of his element advantage from his skill 3, his attribute advantage. So that you want to take full advantage of that. I have them speed 2, and I don't have too much bulk on him because most of the time people don't go after him. Because when you're playing RTA, well, I didn't say this before, but when you're playing RTA, you want to have more than one win condition. So for me, it's him and Ryu. Most of the time they try to kill Ryu because Ryu's going to stun them for like 3 turns. And that's a pain in the ass. But now see, when he moves and he gets his skill 3 off, and then Ryu gets his skill 3 off, he adds on his skill 3. Is why I like using him with Ryu. He adds blocks all enemies from removing harmful effects. And Ryu increases that to 3 turns. So it allows me to actually go through Juno's, because he'll use his skill 3, the Juno will most likely die. She'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 dots on her. And then, Ryu, once she gets her turn, she won't be able to cleanse off the dots or the defense break. One thing that does suck is when they do cleanse, it does not cleanse off, all the harmful effects, but it does cleanse off his debuff. It does cleanse the debuff. So, for example, if you have 2 cleansers and you cleanse the first time, it'll cleanse off the little halo thing he puts on, which is blocks them from removing harmful effects. And then they can cleanse again and cleanse their harmful effects. So that's the thing that kind of sucks, but it's not that big of a deal, because most of the time they don't survive. Like the Juno would move, that health that she just gained back goes right back. This is my Sierra. I have her as a turn 2 Sierra. I always have her with bulk. I don't really care too much for accuracy because most of the time I have 2 accuracy leads on my deck, on my loadout. And yeah, I use her here and then. I don't really mainly use her. It's like a one team rules all type thing. This is my Belinus. My Belinus, I put him on defense as well. I like having Belinus with some attack. Normally I would have just got rid of the attack completely and well, not completely, but I would have had some attack on him and just went for like maybe 900 more, like maybe 500 or more defense. And this way he could just eat and soak up those damage. But normally he doesn't get one-shotted, as you saw in the last video. I have him on the spare will because I want him to land a stun. I would prefer him on violent, but I'm using him with Ryu. So since Dark Ryu is one of my win conditions, if they ban my Okeanos, or if they ban my, what's the name again? Prom, right? Because we're taking people to prom. But if they ban my Prom or my Oki, and I don't have a stun, Ryu's skill 3 is reliant on his despair proc. And that kind of sucks. So you want to have all these, you know, these kind of things, just in case you want to build a team like this. By the way, if you don't have a Ryu, that new fire unit that's coming out does pretty much what Ryu does, which kind of sucks because he's a Dark Nat 5, and I don't think Nat 5 should have the same skills as a Light and Dark Nat 5. I think that kind of sucks. But the new fire unit that's coming out increases harmful effects on your opponents by 1 turn. So, and it attacks all enemies. So you could pretty much use this exact team, just swap out the Ryu for that. Ryu's amazing though because of his skill 3's attack bar reduction. So he is HP. I got him on HP. I could buff that defense a little bit more. I got him on this, you know, whatever this. This is just a shitty rune I had. Got him on crit damage. And got him on speed. That's another defense thing I could buff, and we could probably get his defense, if I wanted to burn some mana right now, I could probably get his defense up to like 700-800. That's why I said I'm going to change up some runes. Is my Oki. Again, you can pretty much see the pattern here. It's all defense. It's defense with stats. That's the best thing you could do, is go for defense. Like if you're just starting off and you're trying to do RTA and make it to fighter, that's not hard to, well, not hard, that hard to do for I guess some people, because again, there are Guardian players just sitting there farming people. You want to go for defense. If you're trying to go for turn 2, don't try to outspeed people. If you're just doing RTA and your runes aren't that good, don't try to outspeed people. You're not going to outspeed anyone, especially if you're actually getting up there and you're making it to like Conqueror. You're not going to outspeed anyone. These people are having like almost 300 plus speed on some of their units. So think about that. Another way to circumvent that speed is using a Leo. Leo makes all of us the same speed. So who else was I using? Oh, here is my Tiana. I always have my Tiana on 100 resistance because I want her to also cleanse me, just in case I'm facing a stun team. So I always want her, this is the way I have her built on for arena offense as well. Defense, resistance, I have her on some crit rate so she could land some damage on her skill 2. Some accuracy. And that's pretty much it. She's just bulk. She's Nemesis, Will, Focus. I would like to get her to, this is just a garbage room. I would like to get her to, you see some of these things can be grinded. I just threw on some extra runes I had. Well, not some extra runes, but some of these runes can be grinded. Some of these runes can be maxed. I just haven't had the time to do all this at all. Let's see who else. Here's Prawn. And I have everything speed tuned to go first and then Ryu last. Here's Prawn. Pretty basic. Again, defense, HP, some accuracy. I had him on crit damage and crit rate because I like his skill 1, but it's fine. Like if you need that little bit of fluff damage, he can still wipe out a Miho no matter what. He's defense, HP, speed, and HP, right? Who else was I using today? Oh, is my Praha. I'm gonna switch off. I actually built him, and then I realized that he's garbage. As soon as they buffed him, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be pretty damn good. But he's fucking garbage. He's garbage. I can't stand him. I'm just gonna take back his rune, take back some of my Praha runes and put them on him. I mean, take off his runes, put some of them on Praha because I've got, where is it? Oh, I already took off some of his runes. I didn't put on Praha though. But here's my Praha. This can be changed. This can be changed. Well, not this, but this can be changed. This could be changed, and this could be changed. These are her stats. I'm not really using her for much. I'm just using her for a secondary stripper, just in case. And that's pretty much it. And just some CC here and then, and a heal. As you see, some defense, HP, same pattern. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah. Oh, and this is my Dark Ryu. My Dark Ryu is even more bulkier. Do you know why I put more defense on my Dark Ryu? Because on average, they always go for Dark Ryu first. Why? Because if you don't kill Dark Ryu and I get my stuns off, you're stunned for 3 whole turns. And with Belinus, if I provoke you, you're provoked for 3 whole turns on top of the provoke Belinus added. And now you're running, I'll leave him in beast mode sometimes so that you could just keep smacking him and he'll smack back, and it sucks. I love it. So I have my Ryu for more defense. I think my Ryu is on defense, right? Attack. Oh, I thought he was on defense. I just put defense runes on him. Yeah, so these are his runes. He's crit damage with defense, speed, attack with defense, HP attack, attack defense, defense, attack and defense. I didn't want to put him that fast because again, I'm a turn 2 player and I want him to move as slow as he could. So that's pretty much that. Defense and defense. Beautiful. I can give him some more defense, probably put him to like plus 1,000, but I don't think it's that necessary. I don't want him to be the last surviving unit. That would suck. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video and enjoy. When I update some of these runes, I'll post another update and show y'all those runes. So anyway, guys, enjoy. Oh, one last thing for those who are trying to do RTA. Make sure when you're playing and you're going second, if you have first pick, you want to try and snatch off a unit that you don't want them to snatch off. Your main, your main thing. For me, it's Tiana all the time. I don't want them to have Tiana. The only thing that sucks is you're letting them know what you're going for. But that kind of also works because it's kind of like a mind game. They know what you're going for, so they'll try to set teams for that. And when they go into their 1 and 2 slot, now you're able to kind of fight against that and go for counters against what they just did. So now they wasted 2 slots, but you got to make sure it still works in synergy with Tiana. And if you're getting last pick, you never want to, like, if you're getting last pick, it's the best. Last pick is the best. First pick is great, but last pick's the best. Because you can go for Tiana, you can go for Stripper, CC damage, and then last pick into Stripper. Because what's going to happen is they're going to have to guess whether you're going to pick a Stripper or another CC or another damage unit. And they'll either go into 2 will units, like 2 immunity units, or 2 cleansers, or 2 immunity units, and right there is where you'll be able to have the advantage. If you are going first, you don't want to take your chance and just guess that they're last pick, because that's the thing that's going to suck, is now you have to guess whether they're going to be throwing that last immunity in there or not. So you just want to don't take the chance and just add 2 strippers and then the rest of whatever team you're wanting to do. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye. Oh, also, let's see. Yeah, also leave likes, comment, subscribe down below, and I'm gonna just give away some Devilmon keychains to 5 lucky winners. Just make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and I'll pick 5 subscribers randomly, and then I'll contact them and I'll ask them for some information, and I'll send them the Devilmon keychains. So, peace.